Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I'm just getting ready, and I thought I would enjoy getting ready with you. And I will cut my phone sounds down. Um, let's see. What today? What today? A couple things. I did a little bit of hair and makeup, but I wanted to go ahead and do another there was never a noise until I started filming. And then now, of course, the dogs have to say something. But anyway, I'm doing another Sigma Beauty palette today. I did this one yesterday. And this is the Warm Neutrals Volume 2 that I did yesterday. And they're obviously warm colors. Love this palette. This is kind of a no-brainer. Anybody, like for a Christmas idea, very affordable. This is the Sigma Beauty Nightlife by Camilla Coelho. This is obviously cool colors. Well, I showed you the back. I'm just going to show you on the inside. And I have not used it much yet. And I thought, this is a really good palette. I need to get busy using it. I'm doing it upside down so the mirror doesn't bother you. But anyway, today, just because of what I'm wearing, I looked at these three colors right here, and I'm like, there's my look for the day right there. Maybe a little touch of this too. So I'm just going to get started. I'm also going to show y'all today a new mascara I got from Wet n Wild. It's a waterproof, boost length, mega length, and precision comb. So we will see. And then also I got me another one of these Wet n Wild breakup proof blackest waterproof retractable eyeliner. So these are both Wet n Wild products, and I really like them. And there's something else I really, really like that I have got to get more of, y'all. And that is where is it? Okay, I don't show it handy. No. Look, I brought all my makeup from my dressing area in here. This is that little bag that when you open it, it opens flat, all your makeup stuff. It's great for traveling. I showed y'all that in another video, so I know y'all are kind of like, well, okay, Ben. The Rimmel, this isn't Wet n Wild, this is Rimmel, and it's Match Perfection number 230 Fair Light. Y'all, I cannot tell you how much this helps me with my under eye bags, and not bags, color. It's just very lightweight. I don't want to put a whole lot on. I know I do still have bags under my eyes. One of the things that helped me color correct, but it's a lot more expensive, and I have to ship it versus just go to the drugstore and get that one. And that is the Chantecaille Camouflage Stilo. And that's because it's a peach color, which typically cancels. Let's see. It's a little bit peach, which is supposed to totally cancel blue. So let's put a little there and a little here and see. This is on top of my concealer. Sometimes they say do this first, like get the color corrected and then put concealer over that. I have found that to be pointless, that it just doesn't even help at that point. But what I will say is it is also a brush on, like the Match Perfection is a brush on, as you can see. And so it puts a very minute amount on the brush. I use my middle finger, not my ring finger. Just I pat it in first, make sure it gets down in there good. And then I do one little swoop, and then I pat it back. And down the sides of the nose, and into this little place right here. And then I just kind of blend it out and pat it back down. And I think that's all for me that I can do. I have tried using brighter ones. When I've finished it off with powder, it has always been not a good thing. Not a good thing when I use powder over this. And I think it's because it just really does sit in the wrinkles. It doesn't help. Not for me. And people say, well, you're not applying it right. I got a product ordered, number 7, which is a brand powder that I am going to see if it helps, but I'm not holding my breath. But it's supposed to be another product like that you can dust underneath and really set the powder. I just kind of blot back off all that I can. I do go down the middle of the nose just to fill those pores. These pores I kind of blend out, and then these big wrinkles on either side. that a friend of mine called the bulldog wrinkle. Just because as you age, your cheekbones drop, and yes, this wrinkle will get very big, unless you have a cheekbone job, which a lot of people can afford to do, and good for them if they can. So I am going to use this kind of silvery and mix it with this as an under eye highlighter. Oh, that went really well. And inner corner highlighter. And then over, just slightly dusting over the lid. And then I'm just going to kind of do a very light dusting all over. So you see, all it does is kind of neutralize any eyelid color and kind of, you know, wakes it up a little bit. So again, we're just going to do this. Go right under the brow just to wake up that arch a little bit. Make sure it's very supported. Do the inner and come over. Again, coming over, and this is the inner color. I'm using this kind of, don't think I did as much over there. And then dusting it back over this whole area. Okay. That had a little bit of fallout. I'm not sure why. I had a little fallout yesterday too, so it's always good to keep handy a dual fiber brush. This is from Sigma, the small dual fiber brush F55. It's more dense on the bottom and less dense on the top, so that when you have any fallout, you can just kind of flick it off like that, because the bottom brush kind of supports the top, and it's good for knocking things off, just like a fan brush. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna do kind of what would be obvious. That's a little too dark for transition, so I'm going to use this one for transition. And what are we going to use? We'll just use, where's my transition brush? There it is. I love this one. This is the E50. Not F, the E50. E is eyes, F is face. So, and it's just a large fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that kind of neutral color in there. And just do from right under where we just were, down. And this is considered a transition area from whatever you're going to put in the crease. And I literally just start on the outside because that's the heaviest part on the brush as far as color. Go all the way under the front of the brow, come back, and then I do one little swoop, one or two swoops, just to make sure that color got, you know, nicely blended out. And then I'm going to use a pointed or tapered blending brush, and I'm going to use that dark brown right here. It's perfect for what I'm wearing because I've got that little brown color in this shirt. And also, I don't go by my clothes, but I don't like to really go against them either. And this is just a perfect color for my eyes and just the look all together. So this will do good. And it's going to blend good. This will give almost a smoked effect because the eye color that we used for the transition is a very similar brown. Smoked means it gets dark, lighter, lightest. It does not mean the color smoke. You can have a navy smoky eye, a green smoky eye, a pink smoky eye. All it means is you get darker, and then as smoke, just like smoke, as it goes up, it gets lighter and lighter. That's what a smoky eye is. It's just a lot of people use the smoke. Actually, they mostly use browns, but people get confused on what it means because of the color. There, I feel like that didn't blend. This one is good. So I need a blender brush that I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit. And I got my little towels over here, my little makeup towels that I'm using to kind of, whoops, kind of dust off. Because you want a clean brush when you blend. Especially that one, because I don't feel like I did a good job of blending that at all. And then we're going to try this new mascara. I already have on the liner. Same liner. Let's just blend it out a little better, just so you don't have harsh lines. And then as soon as I'm through with that, I use my little towel and dust this off and put it back. And now I'm also going to use my short shader. This is an E20 from Sigma Beauty. I sound like a Sigma Beauty commercial today, don't I? And I'm going to use that same brown, and I'm going to mix it a little with this gray color. I just feel like that'd be a really good under eye color today. I don't know though. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. And we're just gonna also kind of stamp that in the lash line up here, just to kind of soften those lines that we've made. gray and the brown together. Feels like it's an okay look. It almost looks like, you know, mixed gray and brown. What do you get? Black? But it's a soft black. And it's more brown based. You know, if you mix too much any color, you end up getting just black. Which, if that's what you're going for, that's good. But if it's not good. And again, I'm just going to kind of stamp that into the lash line for where we have this back drop back here for my liner, my wing. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's make sure I don't have fallout. I actually don't look like I do have a lot of fallout, so that's good. Okay. Now, one of the things I do, and I feel like I do need to do this today, just because even though I blended that out, I always use this little kind of meaty part of the hand, and just when I go past there, just kind of do that to get any excess off. Just kind of really rubs in, off, together, whatever, and it kind of takes some off, so that it's not back here in any kind of way. This will probably be a two-part, because do you notice how shiny my face is? I've been using some products I wanted to tell y'all about, and I've had kind of mixed reactions to them, so I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to get this, and I cleared this with my dermatologist, that this was what she felt was actually effective and safe, and that is L'Oreal's new Revitalift Night Serum with pure retinol. She said it's not Retin A, of course, which a dermatologist would typically give you, but she said it's real retinol, and it will turn your skin cells over. And so you see, I've got